Put the team at Citizens Bank of Lawrence County to work for you. For more information, log on to cbs-lc.com.
Welcome, everybody. I have with me today Tami Wavrick, and she is first of all, you work with Morris Bank, you serve with the Chamber of Commerce as an ambassador, and the hat today you're wearing is the Order of the Blarney Stone.
That's correct.
Okay. Why is serving the community so important?
It's important. It brings us all together. It shows what a great community we have and the things we can do when we work together.
Okay, I meet all kind of new people that move in the community, and growing up here, I feel like I know everybody. And Tami, you're relatively new to the community, and we have a lot of new people coming into Dublin and Lawrence County with the VA hospital and Fairview, different places. May not know what a Blarney Stone not necessarily is, but does. So isn't she a beautiful Blarney Stone with all her green on there? And I didn't wear no green today. But tell us what y'all do as Blarney Stones.
Well, thank you. The Blarney Stone is one of the many categories of memberships for the St. Patrick's Festival. And when you join the Blarney Stone, which is the female side, if you will, of the festival, you have different membership possibilities, different events that you are able to go to, possibility of your name on the advertising.
That's right.
So just kind of get you out there and get you included.
And it's so important because we were at the chamber today, and I happened to mention today off the cuff, talking about Brian Nash, who is one of the co-chairs with Lindsay Black. But we are total volunteers, and that's what's happened all these 56 years. Is volunteers have continued this, unlike other festivals where they get paid.
So through these memberships and being part of the Blarney Stone, that helps fund the festivities and helps make it so successful.
So what do you think about coming to a town? Your husband, general manager at the Dublin Country Club. We'll go ahead and plug him a little bit. Super guy. Hey, let me tell you, the food is delicious. Eat at the Dublin Country Club. So it's always a quality product, though, every time I'm out there. So I love eating at the country club, but he is the general manager out there. So y'all come in and pretty well dove right in. But what's it like adding green to your closet?
I love it. I'm so excited. I grew up my mother was very Irish. It was a big deal in my house. So coming to Dublin feels natural to me to do that. John's a little different story. We're getting him broken in to all that. So.
Well, do you eat grits?
I do.
Okay. Have you had green grits yet?
I have not. So we haven't been here long enough that with it.
He hadn't had to cook green grits
he
yet.
Has not. He has
green
not.
Grits are great, but when you have to cook them like at the country club, you're cooking for 300 people.
Right.
It's hard. It's very difficult to make grits. It's one thing sit down a couple of us, me and my wife, you and your husband, whatever, but when you're cooking for 300, grits is difficult. I mean, it is. You got to stir, you got to get them just right, but again, they do a great job with the green grits. So have you had green beer or green water or anything like that?
I have had a little bit of green beer, and I don't know, do they do green pancakes at the pancake supper?
Oh, that's interesting. That's something that maybe y'all need to start.
Okay, haven't had those.
Because they have pink pancakes for cherry blossom in Macon.
So maybe.
So it is a possibility.
We might have just come up with the next
breaking news
right
here on TV 35. This is a news alert.
That's right.
So hey, that is a great idea. See, it's amazing what you find out when you talk to people like this. And Tami, I like to never got her on camera. She didn't want to talk. Not really. But that's a very interesting idea. But so a lot of events. But looking at the flyer, and I'm putting you on the spot here. I know we may have to edit this part. But what do you think your favorite event? Well, you mentioned pancakes, so it sounds like you like pancakes. But what do you think one of your favorite events will be?
Last year was the first year I was able to paint the shamrocks in the street.
Oh yeah.
That is really fun, and we're going to do that again this year. Also, the gala is really fun.
Yeah.
Just a big party and celebration of
Yeah.
everybody coming together.
Well, that's cool. That's the kid in us getting out in the middle of the street
Yeah.
at night where the police are blocking,
Right.
making sure we don't get hit.
Right.
And to paint those shamrocks downtown. And even as a child, I can remember being in the first St. Patrick's parade. I was probably 8 or 9 and went to a local store downtown to get a green bow tie. And but even then they would paint the green shamrocks. So this, I'm dating myself, 60 years old. I'll tell you how long it was. One of the first ones, I guess. But St. Patrick's is great. It's a great community event, and I'm so glad that you came and got involved. What about being an ambassador? What do you think about that with the Chamber of Commerce?
That's another first for me. So far, it's been great. It's great to learn all the things the Chamber has to offer, and I'm excited to share that with everybody because it's good stuff.
Yeah, and we have a wonderful Chamber of Commerce. Heath Taylor, our president, and all the many, the board members, the ambassadors, and getting out with, you know, we got over 500 members, so it's really impossible for Heath to contact
Right.
everybody, but
That's
you
what we're
didn't-
for.
That's right, but you didn't see, you probably didn't know you were gonna get people like me you had to get in there and serve with, so she may not serve long, you reckon? I mean,
It is a one-year term.
that's right. So you can make another decision. If you don't come back, I'll know why. So I won't take it personally. But
That's right.
But anyway, I'm so glad to talk with you. I was excited coming over here because I was thinking anytime I talk to somebody for the first time on television, I've talked to you, but to get people on TV new and see what came out of this was that news alert.
Right.
We just had breaking news just a moment ago.
That's
If you're
right.
just joining us, we're going to push for green pancakes. So,
right.
and if you see that at the next pancake supper, you know, you know who's responsible for it. So, give credit where credit's due, right?
I guess so.
Well, Tammy, we appreciate you. Morris Bank and all our local banks support St. Patrick's.
That's right.
And that's one thing we have not talked about. I want to end with is the support from the business community.
That's right. It's great.
We're going to take a break, and I got a guy hovering around. By the way, we're at Classic Florist doing this show. Isn't it beautiful
It's
in here?
beautiful. It's beautiful.
And Randy is a big reason it's so beautiful in here. He's won all kind of national
He has.
things, and he's just wonderful. He's wonderful. You look across here, it's just totally beautiful. So I'm going to try to wrangle Randy over here in just a minute, or I may go to him. Who knows? Stay with us. We'll be back right after this. From humble beginnings with a desire to serve the Dudley community, Bank of Dudley has grown to 5 locations, serving Lawrence, Twiggs, and surrounding counties. Serving our community since 1905, the Bank of Dudley is looking forward to its 2nd century of community banking. Drop in today to any of our 5 locations: Jeffersonville, Dudley, East Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, and downtown Dublin. Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. The City of Dublin Natural Gas provides the most cost-efficient source of energy available today. So for your home, choose the most natural resource. Safe, clean, efficient. All new subdivisions around the Dublin area have natural gas available. Start reducing your energy bills today with Dublin City Natural Gas Department. Natural gas, the smart choice. Call 277-5048 today and let us help you start saving today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dustin Gay. I'm a local orthopedic surgeon with Houston Clinic Orthopedics, and we'd really like to invite everybody to come out to our new office facility to take a look at it. It's a larger space with physical therapy, and we're just excited to have it, and we'd love for people to come out and visit us.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin. Welcome back, everybody. As promised, I have Randy here with us, and you couldn't hear a while ago, but I was telling everybody we were at Classic Florist and how beautiful it is in here. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And here's the guy that's mostly responsible. He's going to be humble, I know, and say, "No, James, I don't do all this."
No, I don't.
See there? What'd I tell you? I know him too well. But anyway, we all need all the help we can get. I realize that, and I know you'll agree. But before we get into St. Patrick's, you have won many national, so much national recognition. get your humble hat off a minute and tell me some of the, because people need to know. I mean, we're little old Dublin, Georgia, and you go off and make us proud. Tell me some of the awards you won.
I won Designer of the Year for the state of Georgia several times. I'm the current reigning Designer of the Year this year. Not sure that we're going to have a convention due to COVID, so I'll get to keep that trophy for 2 years before I have to give it back this time. So,
Well, that's cool though.
Yeah.
Keep it 2 year. Well, you'd probably want it again anyway. So, but well, that's really good. But Classic's always been known, even growing up as a child. Classics. I mean, I don't know how old Classic is, but it's been around forever.
Right.
I know the Cox family many years ago, and then Jay and Julie bought it. And,
right.
But just a beautiful place, wonderful place. It's got to be fun working here.
It is.
You really don't work, do you?
Well, no. Come follow me
I
into
don't
that
mean
design
that.
room.
I don't mean
we'll,
that.
yeah.
But you
yeah.
enjoy what you do.
We're calm above the water, but we're paddling like ducks under the water. So, yeah, it's it gets a little hectic sometimes, but I enjoy it. It's the only job I really ever had. I worked at the grocery store at Piggly Wiggly when I was 16, 17 in high school, but I've never done anything else. I've never wanted to do anything else. I've always, once it gets in your blood, I don't guess you can get it out.
That's right, and you're right. Me and my wife raise ducks, and I'll watch them out there. I'll go to feed them. They're just effortlessly,
Right.
just it's so smooth. But then I can see as they get close to me when I feed them, I see them feet just getting it under there. So
And that's what we do here.
That's you, huh?
If things look smooth from the outside, I'm doing a good job in here.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, St. Patrick's. You are the president of the Order of Shillelagh,
Yes.
right? Okay, what is the Order of Shillelagh?
The Order of Shillelagh is we're responsible for membership for the organization for St. Patrick's. Getting out, talking it up, bringing people in so that we can get them involved in St. Patrick's and the festival that we do every year.
Yeah, and you probably watching now and saying, well, I heard St. Patrick's was canceled. Well, really, yes, the events have been, but that's why we're here today talking to Randy and Tami, because the committee, we're doing it virtual this year. And just like Super Saturday, we're going to be playing all the parades, it won't be all the parade, 50-something parades, but a lot of the parades on Super Saturday. We're showing past joint civic luncheons and pancake suppers, and we got the history of the festival, and we're talking to people like Randy and Tami. And it's so important because, believe it or not, and you can believe it, because they are already planning. I was talking to Brian Nash just a while ago. Y'all are already planning for next year to be bigger and better than ever, and got some new stuff, and we're going to leave it at that. You're just going to have to hang on to your hat there, but we got some new stuff we got planned next year. But that's why it's important, Randy, to join, be a member of the Shillelagh and the Blarney Stone Inn.
Yeah, this is going into my second year on the committee. Lived here all my life, and I just felt like it was time for me to join and do my part and see what I could do as far as that group of people that are on that festival committee. It seemed like a fun thing to do, and I wanted to be involved, so I jumped in, and here I am today.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely. And now, I want to say this before we get to the next thing, but we lost one of our Shillelaghs this year, Eddie Schrader.
right,
And he meant so much to us, you and I, and to this community.
right.
And it's people like that. Life is so precious, brother. It is. Life is so precious. And I take this time to tell you, we lost one of ours this past year, and I just want to tell you, if you're sitting there, love your family, love your friends, and just don't lose sight of that. And I'm not trying to be morbid to you, but we have lost a dear friend this past year in Eddie Schrader, and we love Tracy, we loved Eddie, and we don't know, Randy, we may not be here next year.
Right.
We don't know what our future is, but I just want to take that time to tell you, love your family today. Tell you why that you love her. Tell your children, your grandchildren, people you love. Tell them. If we don't get nothing else out of this show, pick up the phone as soon as we get through. Don't call right now. Wait till we get through. But call that aunt that you hadn't talked to, or uncle or whoever, and tell them. Say, hey, I was thinking of you. You ain't got to give me the credit. You tell them you were thinking about them, because I know a lot of you watching, somebody just popped in your head this very moment. So call them and tell them you love them. But that's our commercial for Valentine's, I guess. It is February, isn't it?
February.
When we're taping this, it's February.
Right.
Okay, last thing. If somebody wants to be a member of the Shillelagh, how do they go about contacting y'all?
So if anyone wants to join up with the Shillelagh, they can contact me. They can get in touch with Brian Nash or Lindsey Black. Those are the two chairmen of the festival for this upcoming year. So
Okay, and we got the
and of course,
information.
Tami
Yep,
with
Tami. We can't leave Tami out because she's actually listening to us to make sure that we say her name again. If you're just joining us, you can, we're going to air this again, or you can go to our YouTube channel at TV35, and all of our programming's on YouTube, so you can go and watch this show as many times as you want. You'll probably want to watch it with me and Tami and Randy on there as many times as you want. But anyway, go on there, get the information again, and support your community and support our St. Patrick's Festival. And like you said a while ago, living here all our lives like that. And I went to East Lawrence, everybody knows that, but my closet is so full of green. You would think I went to Dublin, but I have plenty of green, so I have no excuse. And you might not believe that because I don't have green on today. So, but anyway, Randy, thank you. Thank you, Tami. Thank you, Brian and Lindsey, and all the volunteers that make St. Patrick's possible. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us today right here on TV 35. At Lakes Alignment, we would like to take this time to thank our community for your support over the last 66 years, and especially these last few months with the opening of our brand new truck center. When you drive into Lakes Alignment, you get master trained technicians like Anthony Penny. Everybody calls him Bug, but it means so much to us. And on behalf of Neil Harden, Lisa, our staff, and the entire Lake family, we thank you for supporting us since 1954. Come see us today. We open every morning at 8 o'clock, and now our truck center is open on Saturday to serve your big trucks and equipment from 8 until 12. At Lakes Alignment, we thank you and this entire community, and will continue to serve you with the best trained staff and friendly, courteous service. Lakes Alignment, hometown people serving hometown people. Come see us today, 104 Johnson Street, East Dublin.
We understand the value of life, and we want to help you live it to its fullest. At City of Hope Heart and Vascular Center, we're here to make your standard of living our #1 priority. Dr. Collins A. Quartang, MD, FACC, FSCAI, is a 5-board certified cardiologist admired for his empathetic approach to patient care. Dr. K is a former non-commissioned officer of the United States Combat Medical Corps. With the 2nd Infantry Division and the 101st Airborne Division, he's guided by his military values of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and professionalism. He served his country, and now he's here to stay and serve his community. Dr. K specializes in internal medicine, echocardiography, nuclear cardiology, general adult cardiology, and interventional cardiology. Other areas of expertise include acute and chronic heart attack management, peripheral interventions to save legs from being amputated, heart rhythm abnormalities like atrial fibrillation. At City of Hope Heart and Vascular Center, we do your heart right. Call for an appointment today at 478-353-1970. Accepting new patients and walk-ins. Relax, Dublin. Dr. K and City of Hope has you covered. Dr. Collins A. Quartang, City of Hope Heart and Vascular Center, 207A, Fairview Park Drive in Dublin.